What's up, gang?
Y'all lit, huh? Gang, gang. Gang, gang, gang.
Homie crazy, but gang, we in the building. I had to say it before he got off here. Somebody ain't y'all.
That's how it's supposed to be. What's up? He say gang, we in the. He say gang, we in the building.
Gang, we back with another one. It's your boy Silk Living, and I'm back with another video. So, a lot of people always ask me about financials. I'm not a financial expert. I have no degrees in financial. Not saying that you need it, but, you know, just want to put that out there before I start giving my advice information. Basically, I'm going to throw up my Credit Karma information just to show you all my shit's 100% on time payments. And little tips and tricks that I use, turn this heat down, little tips and tricks that I use and I've been using for shit since I've had credit. I'm gonna say I had credit in high school. I had credit cards early because a lot of people always ask me, oh, you know, you used to preach about having a credit card. I do, but I also preach about that you don't need them. Understand, you don't need credit cards. You don't need credit cards. Credit cards, they get you fucked up. They get you in debt. They do, because, you know, somebody's giving you money and they're charging you interest on what they gave you. As soon as you use it, you know, you're gonna take care of what you have to take care of for. But emergency credit cards should be designated, designed for certain things, like going on a trip or going to rent a car or having a place to stay. Or emergency. I need something for my child. I need something for me. Emergency. You know what I'm saying? I don't really believe in having a credit card for fun. I used to. Fuck, I put my credit card. And then you be like, damn, the highest bill, man, I was fucked up last night. No. When I use my money, I have a certain amount, you know what I'm saying, for going out with the boys. $200-300 should be enough. If it's the family, I got about 500. If we, turning up, me and my wife or whatever. Set a budget, $250. When I go on trips, we have budgets, $500, $750. We do it like that. That way, if there's something that you personally want, you can get it outside of, what we're trying to do. So, like I said, you can use Credit Karma, and it'll pretty much show you everything you owe. I use Credit Karma and Credit Sesame just in case they miss something, or there's something that showed up on my credit report that one didn't catch. Majority of the time, they catch everything. Now, when you got collections, anything at the bottom, majority of the time it's school, hospital bills, so always a hospital bill. And it might be like some other little small company that you may have dabbled in or whatever that you didn't pay back. But you know what it is. So people don't understand how collection works. Basically, collections is you didn't pay for it, so you got a hospital bill. You went to the hospital for whatever. Okay, you didn't pay the bill, you didn't make no type of payments. So after a while, they put you in collections, which means is they let the credit bureau know you're not making payments or whatever. They do that to hurt your credit. It's to force you to resolve your situation. So they'll sell your contract. That's pretty much what it is. That hey, this person Janet didn't pay her $500 bill, so they sold it to a smaller company. That smaller company is the person who calls and harasses you for pennies on the dollar. Which means they didn't get their money, so they sold it to somebody else who feel like maybe they can get their money out of you. Easy way to resolve this. You don't have to pay it at all. You don't even have to admit that it's you. That's why they call you and ask. It's illegal for them to assume and come out and say, hey, you're such and such, you owe such and such. Because you're over the phone, you have to verbally say, I am Sam the Sausage Head. Yes, I am Janet. Yes, I acknowledge my debt and so forth. That's how that works. Nobody can physically say it's you because you're over the phone unless y'all FaceTime, which I would never do. Okay? Once you verify that information that you're who you say you are or who they claim you to be, then they can hit you with the bullshit. Now, me personally, I know that your credit information stays on there for 7 years, meaning that issue that you have, that 500, whatever that you owe for the hospital bill, they can harass you for 7 years. You'll notice that they only harass you around tax time. They'll harass you the first of the month. Sometimes in the middle of the month, they won't harass you all year. They kind of fall off, especially during the holidays. But they will harass you around tax time because majority of people get lump sums of money, income tax. Duh. So that's why they try to hit you for the full amount. If you talk to them and you decide you want to talk to them, because you got many ways of doing it. You can dispute it, and it's your word versus theirs, they got to prove it. You can come to an agreement, or you can pay it all the way off. If you choose to pay it all the way off, make sure you get a form, make sure they send you an email, or me, I make them write me a letter. The letter basically states that I paid it off, and you guys can no longer harass me. We've settled the debt. That's what I try to do. You can always dispute it. I've had some things that was false. I paid off or whatever, and I didn't get the paper or whatever, and it didn't come off like it was supposed to, and I end up disputing the situation. Okay. I'm just dropping gems. There's nothing like in order, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just, things that I know about credit. Another thing I do is I make a list. I make a list of all the bills I have. I'm gonna show you how to do that. So basically, go on your notepad or your iPhone or whatever you got. You make a list of everything you got. Okay. If you get 2 checks a month, you split your list up. That's how you split it up. You split it up on all the bills that come first of the month. You put them together, group it. All the bills that come second of the month, you group it, put them together. Now your bills are split up. So I'm gonna pay these on this check, I'm gonna pay this on this check. The only bills that you should be paying on both checks is your rent or your car note if it's too damn high. Everything else, split it up, okay? If your rent is too high, pay half on one check, half on the second one. If your car is too high or your car insurance is too high, pay half on one and pay half on the other. That way, you still got some money in your pocket, all right? When you first get your check, if you can, take out $20, I call it tucking the 20, or take out $50 or $100, what you can afford. That is called your bullshit fund. That is not your savings. We don't work on our savings till we start snowballing bills. Once you snowball a bill, then you can take a portion of that and make a savings, start to the savings. Do not start a savings when you can't save nothing now, but you do got a bullshit fund. The bullshit fund comes before the savings. My bullshit fund is like my car broke down. All right, so I go on my bullshit fund and I get $200 and I go rent me a car. That didn't come out of my savings account. That came out of some shit happening in life and I need to fix shit. Reason why you got the bullshit fund, you don't want to take away from spending the money on your regular bills. Okay? But all right, now for your bills, I'm trying to, like I said, this ain't an order. I'm just throwing it off the gems off the head. For your bills, when you got bills, you want to give everybody the minimum. First time around or the first month around, give everybody the minimum. Nobody get nothing extra, only what they're asking for. If it's $41, give them $41. If it's $52, give them $52. Give everybody what they ask for the first time month around. That way you can understand how it go. That way you get enough money for the bullshit fund. Okay? That's how the bullshit fund money come up. Because everybody get the minimum. So anything extra, all right, I'll put 20 over here, 20 over here. Once you get about $100 or you get about $300 for the bullshit fund, then you snowball. Snowball means I'm going to pay the smallest one off first, and then I'm going to go to the highest one last. I don't care about the interest rate. I don't care about none of that shit. Let me tell you why. Because if you knock off the smallest one first, it's easy to get to. You feel like you obtaining something. You feel like you accomplishing shit. Pay the first one off. If it's a credit card, pay the first one off. Go into the credit card and lock it. Don't cancel it. Lock it. Let them cancel you. You want your utilization to be under 30%, okay? So if you're at 105, pay out the first credit card, let it sit. After the first 2-3 months, they can report that credit card is paid off. They might even try to increase your balance, okay? Put that motherfucker to the side. I actually have 2 wallets. I got one wallet with all duplicates of the same credit card just in case I lose my shit. And then sometimes I'll take credit cards out my wallet so I can't use them shits. You gotta have discipline. Gotta have discipline. Gotta tell yourself no. So for me, if I can't use it, I can't use it. It ain't on me. I ain't going nowhere where I'm gonna use it, so it ain't on me. I don't need it. Okay? I always tell people, cash is king. They don't believe me, but you'll see it. Because remember, if you had cash, you could just pay for it. And if you had cash, it's a cheaper price. You buy a car with cash, it's cheaper. You buy a house with cash, it's cheaper. Cash gonna always be king. Cash gonna always win. Credit is when you don't have it or you need to borrow it. Remember, the borrower is slave to the lender. What does that mean? That means if I borrow $100 from you, I owe you $100. And you can charge me what you want to charge me because I asked you for something. Then this game, we don't want to ask somebody for shit. I know you hate borrowing money, so do I. I hate asking people for shit. I hate asking people for anything. I won't even ask a person to give me a ride across the street. I walk. I don't like owing nobody. And there's nothing wrong with asking nobody for help, but I prefer not to do it. Especially if I can be financially fit. I mean, financially fit, like working out fit, I'm financially fit. I got my shit together. I know how much I need to put away to do what I need to do. That's just how I like to roll. Because you want to keep, we talking about mindset, we want to keep this down. So, I'm going to show y'all a list. I'm going to drop that on here real quick. You know, and like I said, you just write your shit in order. You spread it out between when they do, and anything that's due on, so let's say I got 6 bills on the first check, right? But they're averaging over what I make on that check. So you call up your financial people, your electric bill, you know, your insurance. Hey, sir. Hey, ma'am. Always be polite. Always have a relationship with the people you give money to. Those are your fucking friends, not your fucking friends. The people that I spend my money with, those are my friends. Why? Because when I'm on hard times and things are down, they'll sympathize and they'll show you how to move things around, and they're not tripping off you when you ain't got it, because you normally got it. It's not your norm. So those are the people that you need to, and my parents always told me that. My mom was like, hey, always be cool with your bill collector. Always be cool with the lady you pay insurance with. Don't badmouth them or nothing like that. Try to understand, you know, what they trying to get you to do and see if y'all can agree to work around things. If y'all can't because they're charging too much, whatever, and the business and the deal is bad, then that's just business. But don't make shit personal when you got to pay your money to somebody, okay? Don't be personal with them and get attitude. Just try to, you know, work things out. If they not being fair, they're not being fair. Fuck it. But at least go in with the willingness to make deals. That's all you're doing is making deals. So, what you do is you write down all your bills. Boom, boom. On the top and the bottom. Okay, so these all due on the first check. These all due on the second check. Next thing you want to do is you want to add up both of the amounts. Okay, one may be 800 this time, the other may be 1,000 this time. Then you want to write down what your check is averagely bi-weekly or monthly, however you get paid. Okay, this is what my check is. All right, cool. After you do that, that'll let you know if you subtract what you got. So for the first one, if it was $800 and I make 1,000, that means I got $200 left over. If that's not enough for you for what you got going on, gas bills, whatever, you know, then you got to make adjustments in that. Okay, I got to put this one on the second check because, nah, bro, I just need a little extra. You do it just like that. Always do what your check normally is. Not when you get extra, not when you do overtime, what your check normally is. That way, you know what you can afford to pay and you won't slip. If you repeat this process and do this, you'll have all checks like I got, and I'm finna show you. So check this out. And it's okay if you slip, you know, it happens. You have to learn. Now, what I do is, since I already know what's coming out of my check and I see my check, I can just subtract. Boom, that's what I got left. Okay, what else do I need? I need to get some more deodorant. I need to get a tire fix. All right, boom, none of that shit. Cool, put some in the bullshit fund. All right, cool, what's left? Oh, I got about 100, I got about 200. Can I make it? Yeah, I'm cool. Boom, go get my hair done. And, you know, or did. I do shit like that. Boom. Everybody straight. All the bills paid. Always pay your bills. Take out your little bit after you do your subtraction, and then pay your bills immediately. Now, one thing I encourage people to do, and I'll probably drop this for the next video, is having more than one bank. Because I told you, we getting into it. Have more than one bank. Always. That way you don't have no overdrafts, because ain't nothing coming out but just bills. Always separate your shit. But we'll get in that another video. I got to get my ass to work. I'm going to holler at y'all. Love y'all. I'm still living. Like I said, sorry for just rambling, throwing it off the dome like that. But I just felt like I wanted to throw those little gems out there. little tips and tricks. I ain't no expert, but this may help you. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be safe and wear your mask. Peace.
Living Studio.